Here at the Mount Pearl Glacier, we're getting set for our final round robin game in the under 18 between USA and the Czech Republic. Final round robin game for these two teams. And it is a huge one. Let's bring up the standings if we can. There it is. You see Canada in first place with 14 points. They have one game left. That's going to come after this one. They're going to play Great Britain. Chances are Canada will beat Great Britain just based on what we've seen. Of course, nothing's an absolute certainty, but assuming for the purposes of this discussion, Canada beats Great Britain. The game between the Czech Republic and the USA that we're about to watch is effectively a semi-final game. The winner will go on to meet Canada for the gold medal. The loser will play Slovakia for the bronze. So while there really are no semi-final games in the U18, it's just based on your standings. This is a de facto semi-final game. So it's a big one. Very meaningful. And as I say, one more round robin game after this, Canada and Great Britain. It also has implications. Canada needs a point to finish in first place. And again, based on how the tournament's been going, there's nobody that expects Great Britain to beat Canada in that one. But again, you've got to play it to know for sure, of course. But I'm sure both these teams are looking at this as a semi-final. Win and get into the gold medal game, lose and you're playing for the bronze. So we have this game, we have Canada, Great Britain next, and then we move to the two semi-finals in the under 20. We'll have Canada against Slovakia, followed by Czech Republic versus USA. That is our schedule for today. Congratulations to England, by the way. Talked to the World Cup a little bit earlier. They defeated Sweden 2-0. So they are into the semifinals, along with France and Belgium. Another game inside the final semifinalists, Croatia and Russia. All right, underway here. Czech Republic in the blue uniforms. USA wearing the white, the blue pants. In goal for Czech Republic, Lukáš Novotný. The goaltender for the United States, Robert Snyder. Ball goes down the floor. Czech Republic trying to play it across. It's knocked down out of the air. Unable to get a stick on it was Evan Simonetti for the United States as he intercepted that D-to-D pass by the Czechs, but the ball was so high in the air he just couldn't get a piece of it. Back to get it. Konak. Here to the near side. Stolen away. Andes to the side of the goal, jamming it in. The net has come loose. That's why we'll get a whistle. Andes driving hard to the front of the goal. Novotný held the post. Czechs get it out down the floor. Back to get it. Ryan Shaw for the U.S. moved it up ahead. Andes tried to pass it across to Washart. That failed to connect. Shaw off a stick. He'll stay in play. Kick to the corner by Šilhan. Šilhan for Czech Republic off the boards. Ravatsky. Good move to get away. Otipka can't get the shot. Kept in. Lux dumps it down into the corner. The Czechs are changing. Back to pick it up. Poulin over to Shaw. He'll let it go. Up ahead. Andes. He'll dump it in and head off. Lawrence over to defense partner, and the U.S. turn it over. Shot. That's in. It went in the short side. Looked like it hit the outside, but clearly in. Brad Budos beats Novotny. Very little room. Melfi first over to celebrate. I thought it was Budos. We'll get the official. The Czechs had control of the ball. Tried to pass it around behind the goal. The States got in, picked it off, got it out in front, and from a very sharp angle, the ball dropped in behind. Look at it there, it is indeed Novotny. Suddenly we've got replays. Great work, guys. Give me the heads up on that one. Bigger crew working with us on this game. 2 as opposed to 1. Again to the side of the goal. A couple of whacks at it. It's put wide. States buzzing. Cutler, Dave Cutler. Altanero out here at the blue line. The referee is going to call a high stick. And it will go against Czech Republic. So players battle down in the corner. The Czech player got the stick up a little bit too high. Filip Masic, number 16. Andes back at the blue line. Albright's here in the near point. Simonetti. Andes over here to Albright. Fanned on the one-timer, and the Czechs will send it down the floor. Here's Andes. They got it in over the blue line, but they can't hold it in. Budos back at center. Andes still not into the attack zone. Andes go far side. Now they've got it in. Andes. Albright tried to throw it in the middle, and again picked off by the Czechs. Kick loose. Simonetti's got to be careful. A couple of Czech players up there forechecking, short-handed. Now the States will bring it out. Budos into the middle. Ball bounced. Albright. Budos. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Albright. Up to Garneau. Again. Albright had his pass stolen. Lawrence breaking in. Lawrence lost the handle at the last second, but he's going to draw a penalty against the United States. Delayed penalty. The Czech still with the ball. Ravosky behind the net. Ravosky loses it to Garneau. The whistle goes. Hooking. Great rush by Jakob Lawrence. Lawrence went to the referee. We got that. He said, why is that not a penalty shot? I must admit, I was wondering what the call was going to be. It looked like Lawrence did have a step and was in behind the U.S. player when he was hooked. 4-on-4 right now. Just a couple of seconds. Czech penalty will be over. It is now. U.S. is short-handed, but they'll clear it down the floor. We'll get a change in. Lawrence. Played in by Kanyak. Lawrence in the corner. Vanish behind the goal. He's back in the corner. Vanish back at the point. Cognac. Lawrence with the shot. Save made by Snyder. Ball is lifted up high, and that'll hit the rafters here at the Glacier. Kept onside. Good play by Melfi. Comes back to Melfi. Sorry, that's Lux, number 11 for Czech Republic. Melfi's 11 for USA. That hit the top of the glass. Somehow stayed in. Lux. Go back and get it. Chip and chase. Janacek. Tipped away. Racing out Myers. Myers to the boards, and he's hit into the boards. Play continues on. He manages to get it out in front. What work by Myers? Let's check that. That's Albright, 21. Jordan Albright. Myers is 21 on the U20 team. Cleared in. Budos. Doesn't get, yeah, it does come out. Long shot in off the end boards. Andes. Over to Budos. Penalty's over. We are at 5 aside. Dumped in by Latanero. He's in there looking for it. Poke free, comes out towards center and gets by everybody. Hustling back is Poulin. Janacek is on him. They'll get it up to the far side. State's leading it 1-0. Latanero in over the blue line. Tried to drop it off. That's picked off. Czechs just flip it down the floor. Back there to get it was Ferris. Latanero dumps it in. Masick back first for Czech Republic. Up ahead, Tobiasz. Tobiasz down in behind the goal. Janurik. Get it to the side of the goal. No further do the Czechs. Melfi for the States, playing it along the boards, comes back up towards the blue line, and the Czechs unable to hold it in. All the way back into their own end. Cognac. Off the boards, good pass for Faltis. Faltis cutting in, tried to make the pass across. Snyder got in the way of that. More pressure by the Czech Republic. Prochaska to make the pass in front, was looking for his teammate in front. Ball is cleared away by Snyder, and out come the U.S. Simonetti stopped at the blue line. Up ahead, Cutler just chips it off the boards, and Cutler's going to race over to the bench, get a line change in. Albright out there for the U.S. into forecheck. Pass off the boards for Votipka. He had it taken away. The U.S. bring it in over the blue line. Simonetti made the pass to Budos. Budos' shot goes off a stick in behind the goal. Czechs move it up through center. Votipka gains the attacking zone. Votipka held against the boards by Ferris. The U.S. will take over. Try and get it up to Albright passed a little bit too long, was picked off there by Busek. Brought in Shilhan, he had it knocked off his stick. That goes in wide of the goal. Be a flooring call against the U.S. Quick pace here in the first period, just 5:17 left to go. Czech Republic on the ball, getting it out in front. Shot, good one, right on goal. Snyder made the save. Play it back, kept in there. Backhand wide. Comes in front, Snyder's got it, covers up. Heard the Chechki chant go up earlier. Now we're getting the USA chant. Fans from both teams on hand for this one. Slap shot from the faceoff goes to the boards. Budos has it for the United States. Andes couldn't get away at the blue line. Played back out. Budos with it again, up through the middle to Garneau. Garneau over on the left side, chasing in after it is Washer. Nice play by Novotny to knock it away from him. Garneau follows up on it. Andes in the slot. Andes with a shot. That went off. Vanish. Garneau right across, and Washart was there with the open corner. Couldn't get a stick on the ball. Kanyak up through the middle. Kept in by the U.S. Good play by Budos. Shot wide of the goal. Melfi holding it in. Melfi for the U.S. Sharp angle. Scores! Similar to the first one from a very sharp angle. Number 11, Melfi. Vince Melfi makes it 2-0 for the U.S. Now let's look at this second U.S. goal. There's Melfi down the corner. He wins the battle, steps out, and again beats Novotny's short side. Tough angle. Again, it's winning the one-on-one battle in the corner. That resulted in that one. That's where the games are won and lost. One-on-one off the end boards. U.S. pressing again. That ball is still loose. Referee is looking, and there it comes out. Czechs are on it. Just get rid of it. The ball goes up into the U.S. bench. We'll get a whistle. The face-off will come back down. Inside the blue line. The referee has called a penalty against the United States on that play for checking. It'll be number 22, Dan Geetens. So the Czechs trailing by 2. Good chance to go on the power play. Martin Ravosky shaken up for the Czechs on that play. U.S. shorthanded, bring it out. That's broken up. Vanish Down into the corner. On at first back there, Shaw. Shaw turns. One off the Czech player, straight up in the air. It'll stay in. Czechs are on it. Now they'll settle it down, set up their power play. Kaniak. Slap shot comes in, well wide of the goal. Czechs will hold it in. Vanish. Kaniak. Shot tipped by Faltis, but it went up high. Faltis again, now in the corner. Throw it back and forth. Vanish. Can't shoot it. Down into the corner. Faltis. Machatska's out in front. Kaniak. Shot wide. Off the end boards. It's still loose in there. Czechs are still on it. Still 40 seconds to go in the power play. Finally, the U.S. get it and clear the zone. Great chances for the Czech Republic. They'll hold it in. 10 seconds to go in the power play. And that'll do it as the U.S. clear it down the floor. Penalties over, 5-on-5 now. A little slow to move on it. Now the Czechs get it out to center and backhanded just into the U.S. end. Dumped in. Novotny leaves it for Kamenar. Up ahead. Janurik shot. Snyder got a piece of it. Kept in. Out in front. Ball comes back towards the blue line. U.S. can't get it out. Kept in by Czech Republic. Tobias rather. That one's cleared down the floor. U.S. flooring. Face-off come back down to our left to the right of Robert Snyder. On the face-off, the ball goes down into the corner. Albright is there, trying to work it up the boards, can't get it out. Again, the Czech Republic hold it in. Players pile up. Czechs have it. Machatska with the chance. Unable to hold it in. At the blue line was Masick. Now he'll get it in. Over to get it, Berner for the U.S. Not out. Long shot, wide of the goal as the buzzer goes to end what was a very quick first period of play. United States leading it 2-0 on goals by Budos and Melfi. We'll be back with the second period in just over 4 minutes from now. We should see the Czechs head down to the corner with only a 5-minute intermission. A lot of times teams will not leave and go to their dressing room. Of course, the dressing rooms are all over the facility. Sometimes they're not particularly close. There are 2 rinks. Some of the dressing rooms are out in the other facility. So there you see the Czechs down the other end. The U.S. are doing the same thing as they meet. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. 2-0 for the United States over the Czech Republic. What is essentially a semifinal game. Winner will go play for the gold. And loser will play for the bronze. It is a round robin game. We'll determine the standings. Winner will finish in the top two. The loser will finish in third. And we'll play Slovakia for the bronze. Czechs bring it in, trailing. Knocked off the stick at the last minute, staying with it. Shot by Faltis is stopped. 5-on-5 here in the second period. To start things off, bringing it in. Budos. Get the U.S. going with a bit of a strange goal from a very sharp angle early. And Melfi added a second one. And only a slightly better. What a move! Rang it off the goalpost. Tremendous move. Faltis. Down to Prochazka, the player who just had that great chance, number 14, and hit the goalpost. Faltis. Prochazka heads to the bench. Frustrated he didn't get the Czechs on the board. Votipka into the goal, crashes the goal. I think Votipka rather is going to pick up a penalty. Nope. Either Votipka, it will be. For a moment, he may have been calling the U.S. player for pushing Votipka into the goaltender. Well, hang on. I got it right the second time. It is the U.S. It's going to be Evan Simonetti. They're saying he pushed the Czech player into Snyder as Votipka was trying to cut out in front. So it's the Czech Republic that will go on the power play. They win the faceoff. They'll control it out at center. Melika across, shot came in, wide of the goal from Vanish. Melika. Vanish, back to Melika, doesn't shoot it. Vanish, couldn't one-time it, gets in a little closer. Melika inside the blue line, good pad save by Snyder. Vanish. Melika. Vanish, Melika. This time the shot goes wide. Lux. Vanish. Melika will try it again. That one got through, went wide. Taken by Geetens. He cleared down the floor for the U.S. Quickly moving it up ahead, Novotny. Lux working against Andes. He gets some help and the Czechs control it. Melika, Vanish, Melika, Vanish. Again, they just throw it back and forth. Then the shot comes in. Too many bodies in front. Comes to the near boards. Lux down into the corner. Trying to get it out in front was Busek. Shot goes wide. Vanish on the far side. Melika, Vanish. Time running out. Lux, 30 seconds to go in the power play. Vanish. Lux couldn't one-time it. Busek shot. No, it doesn't go in. His hands went up. It did not go in. It hit the goaltender. May have got a piece of the crossbar as well. The Czechs come close. That hit iron twice here in the second period. Melika with the shot. Snyder with the save. Rebound put wide. Geetens battling over there against Lawrence. Lawrence gets it out. Backhand goes over the top of the goal. Penalty's over. Busek with another crossbar. How many times? This one comes into Snyder. He can't cover it up. It's loose. They jam at it. Save was made by Geetens lying in the crease. Unbelievable action. And now the players begin to push and shove. Wow. 3 times the Czechs hit either the goalpost or the crossbar. That last one, there was a scramble there. Geetens is still down. Snyder was out sprawling. The ball came loose, the shot came in, and it was Geetens lying right on the goal line that stopped it as the ball hit him. Now he's shaken up. Equipment all over the floor. It's a yard sale down there. Wow, wow, wow. Geetens seems to be okay making his way to the bench. You're not going to get a better sequence than what we just saw. At one point, Busek thought he had scored as he took the shot from the right circle, but you could see it clearly from here. It never did go in. It hit the goaltender, then hit the crossbar and went up in the air. They got it back. Another post, another crossbar, and then that wild scramble in front of Snyder. Fans are still buzzing here. And then all that pushing and shoving after the whistle. Not sure what the captain, Cognac, is complaining about, but he's involved in a lengthy discussion with the official. He now goes over to the Czech bench. Folks, this is my third international ball hockey event. I've done 2 Canadian national ball hockey events. I don't know if I've ever seen a crazier sequence than what we just saw. Penalty is to the Czech Republic. That's what they weren't happy about. Milan Floss has gone to the penalty box. So the United States are on the power play. Melanson gained his own, played it back. Albright had a little trouble with it, plays it in. And it's the one-on-one battles that determine who wins these games. And this time, the U.S. come up with the ball. Albright, Andes. Albright, he'll shoot it. Oh, a little windmill by Novotny. Show it off, young man. Albright is a goal scorer. The hat trick in one of their games yesterday. And he got all of that one in Novotny. Left-handed goalkeeper. Got the right hand out there and grabbed it. Andes. Melanson. Back to Andes. Flip pass to Melanson, has to knock it down with his hand. Manages to get a shot on goal from a very difficult angle, and Novotny with the left pad kicked it out and the ball goes out of play. It really looked like Melanson had nothing there. He was going to look to pass it somewhere and got a great shot. Again, U.S. come up with it off the face-off. Simonetti to Albright to Andes. Albright. Melanson. Albright, one-timer, another save made by Novotny. He seems to have settled down after giving up a questionable first goal. Albright. Albright, the high slot, getting in a little further. Shot. Didn't get through. Budos trying to battle in there. Finally, the Czechs come up with it. Melika, short-handed. Melika's got Janurik with him, drops it back, hard shot by by number 9, Shilhan. Into the penalty killing there. They go on the offense, short-handed, 8 seconds to go in the penalty to Floss. USA win the faceoff. Penalty is over. The Czechs have killed it off. Poulin dumps it in right to Novotny. He will leave it there for Lawrence up ahead. Czechs able to bring it out. They'll get it in over the blue line. Comes to the side of the goal. Shaw is back there for the U.S., but he's surrounded by Czech players. Snyder got a stick in there. The Czechs have it. Backhand out in front. Snyder will dive out. He's got it. Good work by Melika. Matthias Melika for Czech Republic to win the ball down behind the goal, get it out in front. Ball gets past the Czech player out at the blue line. Racing onto it is Washart, the U.S. captain. Czechs got it into the attacking zone. Now they'll go to work down low. Prochazka. He lost it. Cleared out by Washart. That'll go all the way down the floor, and that'll be a flooring call against the United States. Kept in by the Czech Republic along the boards. They trail by 2 here in the second period. Faltis behind the goal. Faltis can't get it out in front. Right along the goal line, chased into the corner by Budos. Czechs maintain possession. Another good move out in front again. They can't get the shot away. Cleared away, and the U.S. have it. Tamburo overran it. Play to an open side. The Czechs should go get it. In over the blue line, just onside. Busek back at the point. The shot blocked by Tamburo. Votipka. Votipka gets it out in front. Snyder made the save. Simonetti. Give it back, and they'll lift it high down into the far corner. Nicely played. Not enough for flooring. In there looking for it was Albright. The Czechs come up with it. Good pass up at the blue line. Busek breaking in. Busek. Snyder sprawling, and then it's put wide. Snyder just making himself very big. He's lost his stick. Comes to the side of the goal. The net's a little bit loose down there. Czechs bring it out. Try the jam play. Busek. 2 or 3 whacks at it. Poulin knocks him down. Gotta love this game. But again, it's Snyder. Got over and hugged that post, just didn't give any room as Busek tried to jam it in. Snyder picked up the ball when he finally got up and tossed it, and it hit the Czech player who's not happy. Now I'm looking at the U.S. goal, and it doesn't appear to be completely straight on the line. Left post, as I'm looking at it, looks to be about 3-4 inches off the line. Don't know if that's going to matter to anybody, just an observation. Cleared down the floor. The flooring call against the U.S. Czech Republic win the faceoff. Lawrence couldn't get it down in deep, and Geetens has it for the U.S. Geetens, watched by Melika. Again, just gets rid of it. Will it have enough? Referee running backwards. No flooring. That was really close. Czechs don't like the non-call. Players go down in a heap down behind Novotny. Czechs come up with it off the boards. They'll get it out. Get it in over the blue line. Lawrence played it back, and the Czech player was tripped up. Melika. Number 91, roughing Montenegro. Looked like tripping, but just a little too rough with him. Knocked the Czech player down. Well, here we go again. Czechs have done pretty much everything except score. They've hit the iron 3 times here in this second period. Now they go on the power play. First shot attempt was blocked. Cognac. His shot tipped over the top of the goal, came out in front, they score! Finally, the Czech Republic, Prochaska. The shot was high over the top of the goal, but it came out, back out over the top of the goal, right out in front, and the Czechs are jubilant. That's the captain, Cognac. The goal scorer was Prochaska. See if we can pick it up. It's going to come into the middle. Cognac's going to shoot it. Goes over the top of the goal, out in front. There's Prochaska, number 14, tapping it out of the air in behind Snyder. I love these international events, the competing chants going up. USA, USA. Competing with Czechski, clap, clap, clap. Czechski, clap, clap, clap. So much fun. Into the middle, picked up. Andes up ahead. Dumped in by Ferris. Back there was Lux. Collision along the boards. Budos will hold it in for the United States. Into the middle. Ferris with a shot. Blocked. Andes. His shot also blocked. Referee at its centers. Picked up on it. Holding. Czech player put the grab on the U.S. player out in front of the goaltender. And it will be Philip Lux heading to the penalty box, number 11 for the Czech Republic. United States to the power play. Andes. Albright back to Andes. Lanson's here on the left side. Albright with the shot. Somehow Novotny got a piece of it. Deflected it wide. Fight for the ball down along the boards, down to our left. Referee is there. Telling them to move it. Eventually they do. Andes. Back down. Melanson. Shot. Blocked again. And Novotny will play it on the one hopper. Minute 29 to go in the power play for the United States. They lead it 2-1. The Czechs steer it down the floor, right to Snyder. Snyder will give it to Andes. Andes sees an opening, dumps it in, goes in there himself, in there with Faltis. Czechs win the battle. Down the floor it goes. Killing time. 1 minute to go in the power play now. Melanson will bring it up the floor. Clears it in, but doesn't get it deep, and the Czechs will reject that. Snyder gave it away. Nowhere to go with it. The Czechs have it. Miscue by the U.S. goaltender, just a little indecision. Now the Czechs have U.S. pinned in their own end, killing this penalty. Faltis is there. 25 seconds to go. Faltis holding off Andes, puts him on his back, plays it up along the boards. Albright trying to chip it out. He can't. Penalty coming up to the U.S. as Novotny races to the bench. Holding. Andes. It was Faltis who was holding off Andes down the corners, I mentioned, and finally Andes gets called for the hold through his stick as he gets to the bench, and he's going to pick up a 10-minute misconduct. Hands to the hips by the official. He's explaining that to the captain, Washert. Now the two officials will, briefly going to get together, but they've got the decision made. Get the players back out on the floor. 16 seconds left to go in the Czech penalty to Lux. Then they will go on the power play. Andes didn't like the call, and as he got to the penalty box, throw his stick in there. Bounced around, actually came back out, and the referee hits him with the misconduct shot. Taken right in the chest protector by Snyder. Now the Czech Republic has a 5-on-4 power play. That's blocked, trying to get away. Abate, first time we've seen him in the game, number 20, Rusty Abate. Blocked that, almost got free, short-handed. Dumped in, Snyder's got it. Snyder, this time, no hesitation. Clears it down the floor. Not gun shy after that last time when he mishandled it. Almost gave up a short-handed goal. Here's a break-in. Busek hit the post again. Hand pass, reason for the whistle. That's the second time Busek has hit the post. Fourth time the Czechs have hit it. Vanish. Shot in, high over the top of the goal. Snyder missed it. States get to it, clear it down the floor. Captain, Cognac. Clears it in. Faltis in there first to pick it up for the Czech Republic. Faltis. Kokoschka. Konik. Spanish. Konik. They throw it back and forth. No shot. Konik in the middle. Shot. Save. Schneider's got it. No rebound. Just 21 seconds to go now in the U.S. penalty, the Czech power play. Minute 34 to go in the period. Another quick period. Kanak, Vanish. Try to get it down into the corner. Geaton's got a stick in the way of that. Budos down in the corner. Budos lifts it high and will clear the zone. That'll do it. Penalties over. Stolen away. Albright. Backhand. Novotny with the save, and Albright with the stick on the top of the head goes, oh, I'm not going to get a better chance. And as I said, he's a goal scorer, but penalty's been called. Referee out at center. Slashing to the United States. We can take a look at that because it was Albright with the chance, and the U.S. pick up the penalty. Here's Albright stealing it. Goes in, backhand, misses. Oh, right there. Okay. That's what it was. Dave Cutler coming in late. Gave the goaltender a little poke after the ball was covered. And that's the reason for the slashing. I love getting replay. See all the stuff I missed. Dumped in, Snyder waiting for it, clears it. Gain the zone, bring it in, control it. Down along the boards. Melika. Busek. Melika with a shot, didn't get through. Busek back at the point now. He's got it. One-timer. Again blocked. Melika. Busek. Melika. Again blocked. Off the stick of Ferris. Melika. They'll try the other side. Busek with the shot. That one got through. Blocker save made by Snyder. As the buzzer goes to end the second period. No question about it. Most exciting period of ball hockey we have seen all week. So much on the line in this one. This is a round robin game, but it really is a semifinal in that the winner will play for the gold, loser will play for the bronze based on where they will end up in the standings at the end of this one. Those two teams will take a breath. We'll take a breath. And we'll be back with the third period. USA hanging on to a one-goal lead against the Czech Republic. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. 52 seconds left to go in the penalty to Dave Cutler of the United States. Carrying over into this third period. The United States hanging on. They led it 2-0. Czechs got one back, but boy, they easily could have had 3 or 4 or more. A few breaks along the way. U.S. hanging on. Czechs out shooting the United States 22-11. And the 4 times they hit either the goal post or the crossbar aren't included in that number, so they've had the edge in play by a wide margin. Shot tipped up and out of play. One off Prochaska in front, so the faceoff will come outside the blue line. Baltus down in the corner. 20 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Czech Republic. They're trying to tie this one up. Kanyak. No shot in front. They were looking for a deflection. It's tipped away by the U.S. Running onto it is Albright. Albright had that great chance at the end of the second period. He was in all alone on Novotny. Novotny swipes it away. Penalty's over. We're 5-on-5 again. U.S. have killed it off. Kanyak high in the air. Down at the U.S. blue line. Unable to control it, and here's a breakaway. Busick puts it up high. Boy, what chances he has had, Yuri Busick. Couple of posts in that one. Put it up high on the breakaway. Shilhan behind the goal. Off the boards. They'll bring it in over the blue line. Getting in there, Busick again with a shot. Save made by Schneider. Matipka. Whistle went. Not 100% sure why. All right. All I can tell you, folks, he must have had his reason. Down the floor. Luck's got it across. U.S. are on it. Geetens is in there, number 22. Berner comes in to help out. 3 Czech players in there. Ball comes to the front of the goal, cleared back to the boards. Shilhan down the floor. Melfi. Doesn't seem to be in a particular hurry. Seen this a few times where teams have been reluctant to move and they try passing it back and forth between defensemen, and quite often something bad happens. Schneider will cover up at the side of the goal. We'll get another face-off from the U.S. end. Just don't want to fool around with it too much in your own end of the floor. Kept in at the blue line. Shot on goal. Schneider made the save, bobbled it for just a moment. 3:02 gone in the third period. Budos to Albright. Jordan Albright. Center. Plays it in. Novotny comes out. Cradles it in with the paddle, and you get a whistle. Neither one of these goaltenders taking any chances right now. Content to cover it up. Saw Snyder earlier in the game very confident in trying to come out and move the ball. Almost gave it away once, but still likes to move it, but a couple of times here in the third, covers it up. Just 1-goal lead. Prochaska. Prochaska unable to cut in and beat the U.S. defense. Ferris behind the goal. Vanish. Prochaska. Prochaska high in the slot, shoots. Good block by Shaw. And then down the floor. We get a whistle, come back down to our left. 11:01 time remaining in the third. Trip to the gold medal game on the line here this afternoon. 3:06 local time on the island of Newfoundland. Shilhan able to get it down deep. Budos back to get it for the U.S. Closing on him was Votipka. Eaton's trying to get through. Eaton's and Lux went into the corner, came out. Montenero's there, backhand over the top of the goal. Over to the far boards. Busek, who's had one heck of a game for the Czechs here today. Bad pass given away to Geetons. Onside at the blue line. Long shot. Novotny's got it again. We'll cover it up. Albright from well out that time. Less than 10 minutes to play. Batted out and down the floor by Melika. He's got it. Melika, pass across. Janurik. Janurik in the corner. Washer was watching him, and they gave it away as he tried to pass it back. Albright back in over the blue line, across. Garneau getting around the defense. Garneau poking it free, but can't get it. Stick on it. Good defensive work by Lawrence. Now Lawrence on the rush. He's tripped up. Steve Poulin's going to go. Tripping will be the call. Great play by Lawrence. One to tie up the stick of Garneau down in front of his own goalie, and then come up with the ball and head up the floor. Drew the penalty. Czech Republic get control of it. They'll set up here on the power play. Shot by Vanish. Save made by Snyder. U.S. able to clear it down the floor. Novotny plays it up ahead. Cognac up at the blue line. Prochaska, they're onside. Off of Budos into the corner. Faltis. He'll come back to Cognac. He'll shoot it. That just goes wide. Budos has got it. Budos lifts it high. And the U.S. will clear it out. Vanish. They look to get it in over the blue line. They don't. Yeah, they did apparently. And up ahead, what a play by Budos as the Czech player was in behind everybody. That was Faltis. If Budos doesn't get a stick on that, Faltis is all alone in front of the goaltender. Bad line change by the Czechs. What a mistake. It's going to be too many players on the floor. That penalty comes with 56 seconds left to go in the penalty to the United States, Steve Poulin. So it'll be 4-on-4. Lots of room out there now. Albright, the face-off against Busek. Albright won it. Shaw in around behind the Czech goal. Ball came out in front but came to the near boards. Votipka. Votipka down the left side. Votipka got Shilhan in front. Drops it back. Busek couldn't pull the trigger that time. Busek back at the point for Lux. Back to Busek. 4-on-4. Busek spinning away, getting in front. Busek can't get the shot. Shilhan. Votipka with the shot. The ball struck the goaltender in the face mask. So that gets an automatic whistle. So shot came in from Votipka and it hit Snyder in the cage. .738 left to go. Still just a one-goal lead for the U.S. and a shorter player for a moment. Ball goes down into the corner. Czechs are on at first. They work it out in front. The shot, that was blocked, knocked down by Budos, and Budos will head up the floor for the U.S. Budos in over the blue line, stops up there. Turns, dumps it down in behind the goal. Lux for the Czech Republic. Shilhan back to Lux. Penalty to the U.S. has expired. They're now on the power play. Just under a minute to go in their man advantage as the Czech Republic send it down the floor. Snyder will tee it up there for Budos. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage. Budos will give it to Albright and then go up to the blue line. Players jockey for position. Albright will bring it in himself. Melanson. Simonetti's over on the left. Albright's here on the right. That's where the ball goes. Then it goes back to Melanson. His shot right on goal. Save made by Novotny, and then it is cleared down the floor. Melanson. Albright breaking free. Albright shoots. Pad save made by Novotny. Battle over in the corner. U.S. come up with a penalty, though. Hooking. Simonetti was getting ready to pull the trigger when the whistle went. Penalty will go to the U.S. Hooking. Referee saying that's why Simonetti was able to get out, get himself free. And you see Simonetti for the U.S. Evan Simonetti. Just 1 second to go in the Czech penalty. So now they are back on the power play with a chance to tie it. Again, just a 1-goal game. Kamenar to Maleka, the 2-point men now for the Czech Republic. Kamenar, shot. That hit somebody in front. I believe it went off of Tobiasz of the Czech Republic, and then out and down the floor. Kamenar. Maleka in ahead. Here's a breakaway. Fake shot, scores! Andre Tobiasz! Right from the blue line in. Tobiasz with a great move. Went forehand, backhand, and held it and tucked it underneath. Robert Snyder and the Czechs finally have tied this game after all those chances. The pass comes right up at the blue line as all the players are lined up there, but Tobiasz found an opening and exploited it. Here we go. They bring it up. Just comes loose. Not even really a pass as it came off the stick of Kamenar. Went between the two U.S. players. And Tobiasz found himself home free. So we are tied, 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. Vanish. They've got it in over the blue line. Faltis. Poulin watching him. Faltis able to get it out in front. They score! Faltis! All the way around. Brought it down the left side, all the way around behind the goal. Came out in front. And from a tough angle, beat Snyder. 2 quick goals by the Czech Republic. They had so many chances in the second period. Couldn't bury one, but now bury 2 in quick succession. Faltis, watched by Shaw, but gets out and somehow gets it past Snyder. Really didn't get into great shooting position. Got enough on it. So now it's the U.S. who have to try and fight back. That shot blocked. High in the air, knocked down. Czechs can't get it out. Shaw's cut off, and here come the Czechs 2-on-1. Busic. Shilhan with the shot save made by Snyder. Ooh, that would have been devastating for the U.S. Busic. Kind of got caught up in his own man there. That's onside. The shot was blocked. That was close. Procheska comes into Snyder. Snyder will cover this up. Busic was trying to cut across the blue line, and Procheska was standing there. Lost it, but then it came right to their teammate, and somehow, in all that mix-up, they were onside. And Prochaska will come in to take the face-off for the Czech Republic up against Hunter Tamburo. He'll redo it. Prochaska gets waved out. Vanish will come in to take it. Vanish wins it. The shot by Lawrence goes off a player and out of play. Down to 4:14 left to go now. turnover. Czechs have it again. Try and get a shot. Won't get a shot, but they will draw a penalty. Talked about it before. It's about winning those one-on-one battles. The Czech Republic won the battle along the boards, came up with the ball, got it out in front, and it resulted in a U.S. penalty. And it's going to be Vince Melke, number 11, heading to the box. Unhappy. Who's yelling at the official still? Coach has gone over to Melke, leaned over as the penalty box is right next to the players' bench here, and Coach told Melke to tone it down. You don't need anything else at this point. Goal here. Just about do it. Right now they're up by 1 on the power play. And he's getting late. Kamenar. Vanish into the middle. Couldn't get a shot. The U.S. cleared. Novotny to Kamenar. Chaska goes off. Otipka comes on. Faltis goes off. They're going to make all their changes, and that's why they're waiting. They're changing up everybody. They want to be very deliberate about it. Last time they were making changes, they got caught with too many players out there. Now they've got a whole new unit. Busick. Kamenar. Maleka. Back to Maleka. Still no shot. Maleka, wrist shot. They were looking for the deflection. Came off the end boards. Otipka had a couple of pokes at it. Here come the U.S. short-handed. Andes. Busick go to the boards. Andes. Working hard along the boards. Czech defense come in to help out. Andes still working hard along the boards. The Czechs with the extra player able to come up with it. Just 6 seconds to go in the U.S. penalty. That'll bring us down to pretty much the 2-minute mark in this game. Breakaway pass. They try to get it to Prochaska. Snyder plays it off the boards. Under 2 now. Tipped in. Vanish behind the goal. A lot of narrows here. Vanish has got to come out the near side. Andes has it for the U.S. Keep an eye on the U.S. goal now. See when they decide to take out Snyder. As we are down to 1.5 minutes left to go. Czech player called for closing his hand on the ball. The official vehement in that. I suspect the U.S. will call the timeout, and in fact, that's exactly what's happening. 1:31 left to go. They've got the face-off deep in Czech territory. They'll talk about whether they want to take Snyder out right away, have him sit on the bench, or come part way, and if they win the face-off, have him go. I'm leaning towards take him out now. They don't give me a vote, though. They'll discuss that amongst themselves. U.S. players. And Czechs. The U.S. trying to drag this timeout out a little bit. Buzzer went a few seconds ago. They're still all huddled over there. And Snyder, let's see. Nope, they're going to leave him in. Coach is out on the floor talking to Snyder. Timeout ended 20 seconds ago. So Snyder heading back. Brings up between the hash marks, so it's option B. If the U.S. win the face-off, he'll come out. U.S. win it. Snyder still in, inching his way over. Now he'll head to the bench. U.S. net is empty. Out at center, knocked down. Budos against Vanish. Faltis has it. Net is empty. Here's Faltis. Backhand. Scores! Minute 10 left to go. The U.S. had pretty good possession of it in the Czech end. What was really a pass towards the front of the goal was picked off by the Czechs. They cleared the zone and then came up with the loose ball. And Faltis gets back-to-back goals for the Czech Republic. He got the go-ahead goal, and now he's added the insurance goal. There you take a look at it, a little backhand. The Czechs are jubilant. And the U.S. pull out a miracle in the final minute. Anders with a shot, a big save by Novotny, and then he reaches up and grabs it out of the air. Wow, they almost responded. Wouldn't that have been something? But Novotny with a huge save. Action continues in this one. It has been non-stop since the opening face-off. There we go. Again, the net is empty. They've got 6 attackers out there. Anders tried to get it out in front. It gets by Budos, not touched. Flooring is the call. We'll come back, do it again. 48.5. On the face-off, it goes over into the far corner. Lux up ahead. Busek. Busek will just clear the zone. But roughing penalty called against the United States. The final dagger. Czech fans right down below us, all standing and clapping in unison. Albright down to the penalty box. "40 seconds, Czech power play. They were in no hurry to do anything other than watch the clock run out. We'll dump it in. 25 seconds to go. Ochotska in front. Shot, save. Another great chance for the Czechs, but a good save made. 5 seconds to go. That'll do it. Novotny sends it down the floor. U.S. players, this doesn't look good, guys. Slamming your sticks, throwing them. The Czechs don't care. They've won it. They are so happy. That is the ecstasy of victory, and on the other end, the agony of defeat. That is sports. There is such a huge chasm between winning and losing. Might be just a goal or two, but worlds apart in how you feel. There, the U.S. team absolutely distraught. We will get a chance to play for a medal. Little consolation for them right now, I know. Player of the game for the United States, number 93, the captain, Anthony Washart. Filip Paltis, player of the game for the Czech Republic. As I say, he got the go-ahead goal, which turned out to be the winning goal. And he also got the empty net goal to salt it away. National anthem of the Czech Republic. Okay, the players will line up, shake hands, and we will get ready for our next game. Final round robin game in the under 18 competition here at these World Championships. It'll be Canada to take on Great Britain. Canada wins, they will play the Czech Republic, the gold medal game. Actually, let's bring up the standings again if we can, Mark. Just want to double check now with the Czechs winning. And make sure we have this right. We could do this on the fly. Sorry, my friend. There it is. I tell you, Mark, you ask and you get it. So now the Czech Republic, with that win, will have 16 points. The United States will stay at 12. So regardless of what happens in the next game, doesn't even matter at this point with the Czech Republic winning. It'll be Canada, Czech Republic, the gold medal game. USA, Slovakia in the bronze. So, next game, academic. Semifinals are set. Or not the semifinals, there are no semifinals. The medal games are set tomorrow. Bronze medal game, United States versus Slovakia. Gold medal game, Canada versus Czech Republic. That is now set in stone. You see the Czechs continuing. They do this after every win. All right, Canada, Great Britain next. I invite you to come back and join us for that game. And after that, by the way, we've got the two under 20 semifinals. At 6 o'clock, it'll be Canada versus Slovakia. And at 8 o'clock, the other semifinal, United States to take on Czech Republic. All right, that'll do it for this game. We'll be back. We've got 3 more to bring you here today. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada.